morning, sacred friends. Welcome back to another episode of Inspirational Coffee Talk. My name is L.schonewill. I'm an inspirational life coach, a healer, and an avid coffee lover. If you don't already have your coffee, I'm going to give you just a moment to go get that now, and I'll see you back here in just a moment. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Wow, I can't believe where we are in time already. It seems so strange to me that we were already January 1st, 2024. I just can't believe it. I am still in so many ways in 2023. And I thought it would be great today as we jump into or step into maybe 1 foot into 2024 that we kind of like I did a few videos ago reviewing 2023. I thought one of the processes I do with my coaching clients oftentimes is have them look back to move forward. It's so easy as we go through life to get busy and just keep going one year after the next and don't pause long enough to say, geez, what were my wins this year? What were the things that really were life-changing? What were my losses, if you will, this year? What I often do is I take out a piece of paper and I cut it into 4 corners, kind of like I did here. I'm just going to hold that up so you can see really quickly. I put it in 4 categories, and the first category I look at is what were the life-changing, did I have any life-changing events this year? You know, my mind goes back to the year 2022. I had major life-changing events in 2022. I moved states, you know, nothing like selling a home that I lived in for nearly 20 years, moved to a completely different state where I knew no one. My husband of 32 years passed away. And so that you could call a life-changing year, 2022. Then we just recently had 2023. New home, learning the new area, meeting new friends, starting business in this area. It's been a big year. I know so many people that have had life-changing events this year. So when you think of this year and you think of life-changing, did you buy a house? Did you sell a house? Did you move? Did you change careers? Did you get a new job? Some people were getting married this year. And when we think of losses or gains, I kind of wrote down some examples, and I would really like you to take this template and say, gee, how can I overlay that into my own life and look at my own losses and gains, or achievements, if you will. Lost a house. Some people lost a house with the economy the way it is. That's not uncommon for people to say, I can't do this anymore. You know, had to walk away from a house. Maybe it was a house that they really, really loved, right? What about losing a pet or a loved one or a job or a friend? Or maybe you're one of those people that got a divorce. And some people, depending on the situation, say that was a huge loss for them. And other people say, wow, what a gain. That, depending on the relationship, was a huge gain for them. It's like, finally, I got out of a relationship that I spent way too much time in, that I wasn't happy in. And so that's an achievement for them to finally act on what their heart wanted, what their heart needed and deserved, right? So under achievements or gains, I wrote down some examples. Got a promotion at work, met a new friend, got a new pet, maybe even let go of people that didn't serve them anymore. I think one of the biggest blah, blah. I'm not quite in the new year yet. Can you tell? My words are still trying to catch up with my mind. Anyway, I think one of the biggest mistakes that we can make, if you want to call it a mistake, I'm not sure that there are any, but some of the things that we are slow to do, and that is to change the relationships that we've outgrown that don't serve us anymore. We've been so programmed to believe that once we meet somebody, they have to be part of our life forever. And one of the areas that I intend to keep growing in is to recognize when somebody is really in my corner, when somebody is inspiring and growing me, and when that isn't happening anymore. And without making either myself or them a bad guy, learn to recognize the signs earlier and be able to move on from these relationships. And so I put that in my achievements, what I've gained, the wisdom to be aware of when somebody isn't serving us anymore, and to be able to move on from that, and to be able to move on early enough so that it doesn't fall in the now harm has been done, either your side or their side, and we just stay too long. Sometimes we just stay too long. And so it's time to learn those skills, whether it's boundaries, or learning to trust our intuition, learning to trust when it's time to move on and we've outgrown, it's just not serving anymore, and when to move on from that. And then finally, my last category in this bottom quadrant, if you will, are what are the things that need a little bit more time? I call them my carryovers. What are the things that I'm still working through, I'm still working on, I'm not quite ready to be done with yet? What are those things, right? For those of you who got a divorce or lost a loved one, that's something that we get to carry with us for as long as we need to bring it back to wholeness. That isn't something that we talk about enough. And it's something that I really believe deserves a lot of time. What are those things that we are carrying from 2023 or even before into 2024 to say, wow, this really deserves some more time, some more healing time, some more time to sit with and sort through and really be able to pull all of the gems out. What are all of the lessons that we've learned from this particular event or this particular person even? All of the changes that we've incurred over the last year. What are the things that we've really learned? What are some new boundaries that we have that we didn't have before? What are some wisdoms? What are some life-changing advice that we got or ways that we grew that we want to bring forward into 2024 and grow it even more, right? So I hope this way of looking at sorting your year is helpful. If you have learned something really big that you want to share, feel free to share in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I wish you so much happiness in 2024. I'll be here all year, adding wisdom, adding inspiration to your day over a wonderful warm drink. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.